Hi everybody, welcome to this week's BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament and my attempt at playing it. You can of course play these exact same hands yourself before you watch this video and see how you do. And the idea is that we'll try and draw some lessons about the play of the hand as we go along. So here we are, we've got the flat 15 count on the first board, and the robot always opens flat 15 counts. One no trump. Stayman, we've got 4 hearts. And so the robot now says, I've got 9 points, total points. In this case, that'd be pretty close to being actually high card points because they've only got, they've Stayman, so they've probably only got 4 hearts that have transferred with 5, unless they had spades as well. And then they've got another convention called Smolen, which they could use. So they almost always have exactly 4 hearts here. And we got 15 points. There are some 15-point hands where we bid 4 hearts here, but we've got an awful lot of losers. And partners 8, 9 high card points are not going to make up for all those losers. So we should pass this and play in 3 hearts. So partner does have 5 hearts and 4 spades and an invitational hand. So this actually seems like I thought that would be. I thought they added on a point for their doubletons and a point for their 5-card suit. So I'd have thought that was more than that for them. No point in false carding with the queen. The robot always knows that you've got at least a doubleton if you bid 1 no trump, which is why bidding 1 no trump with a singleton can be useful. Right, what we're going to do here. They've given us a rough and a discard. It's possible that this this robot here has got 7 clubs. This one's 2. I pass to start with. The robot's has 7 clubs and very likely open 3 clubs. So I think we're going to be able to rough this safely in low. So what my plan now is basically I'm going to throw a spade away. I'm going to cash the ace, king of hearts, play a king of spades, spade to the ace, rough a spade, go back to the diamond ace and rough another spade. And basically, if you look at this hand, now they've got 2 spade losers. The king will take care of one of them, the king of diamonds take care of that hand, and whatever they got in hearts, and we've already lost 2 clubs. We may lose a heart, we may not. So we're throwing the 6 of spades from here, roughing with the 3 of hearts. Unless something particular comes up and we leave a heart, the jack appears, so yeah, if that's a singleton, the queen's making a trick anyway, and if it's queen jack doubleton, we're going to drop it. So we play, and it's not. So the queen of hearts is going to make a trick, but the robot can't get in to draw our trumps. That's the point. They might over rough this spade, but that won't matter. Listen, they choose not to. Back there, but the crucial thing is that we rough this spade. So we don't mind if they now rough the king of diamonds, because that's just a trick this is a trick they're always going to make, this queen of hearts. And I've left it to the end. So this probably turns out you get 75% for making that over trick. Did anybody bid 4 hearts? one did 4 hearts, and lots of people didn't make as many tricks as we did. In my view, the robot underbid in bidding 3 hearts. They had a much better hand than they said. So, but it was by no means certain that we were going to make 10 tricks. I think it's game worth bidding. So here we have another 15 count, but this time with a 6-card minor. Well, my philosophy with the robots is they're much better bidders when you open a no trump. Right. Transfer to hearts. This is probably getting passed out. So we daren't pass 2 diamonds because we've got the diamond suit. We'll bid 2 hearts. No, it doesn't get passed out. They're bidding an invitation to 4 hearts. They've got 6 hearts, 9 total points. So we do have an 8-card fit. But if they lead spades and we have to trump, we're going to be trumping with a big heart. On the other hand, if we can get our diamond suit going, that's a lot of discards from there after we've drawn trumps. We are a minimum. We've only got 2 hearts. Once again, I think I'm going low. If we manage to make 10 tricks, maybe we'll get a decent score. Oh. This robot's king will be from ace king. So now they're drawing trumps because they've seen right. I'm going to play a spade. They'll probably play some more trumps, but I'm going to play a spade, or am I going to try and set up diamonds? I could duck a diamond trick. I can do that later as well. I got the king, helps us have fewer. I'm going to play the spade. Play a partner's ace. Now presumably we get a trump. No, we get another spade. Am I going to run? We've lost 3 tricks so far. I'm going to lose any more if I let this go and this hand roughs. Or should I just rough and hope that we only lose 1 more spade? 1 more trump, rather. I think I'm going to rough with the queen. The jack of spades is a winner. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to push the player's hand. That's not good news. So they've got 10, they've got Jack 9 of hearts sat over me. So is there an end play that can work here? I need nice things to happen in the diamonds. And not. It sure looks like I'm going 1 down. A rougher club. Yeah. Need to rough that club. And diamonds, the king. So I've got 7 tricks. I'm actually just going to make 8. There's no way around it. I can throw the jack of spades away, and then I'll make it. %39%, not surprising. I missed the 9 of hearts going. So I should have made 3 hearts there. I could, if I don't ruff with the queen of spades, force them to ruff. I think I'll make 9 tricks. So I think that was bad play on my part. 14 count. What's this? I don't know what the singleton king is worth, but we've got a 5-card spade suit, so we can open 1 spade, 1 no trump, which the robot describes as a forcing no trump because they could be up to 12 points. The kind of expert style these days in 2 over 1 is this they call it semi-forcing, where because we open now very light with 10, 11 point hands, we're allowed to pass them opposite the 1 no trump. But here we've got a perfectly good rebid with 2 clubs. We just hope the robot doesn't say 2 diamonds. Well, I want to play in clubs rather than spades, so they should have quite a lot more clubs than we have spades. But we have even more hearts. But... Right, so we've got a diamond loser. We're going essentially we're going to set up hearts. They're stopping us, trying to stop us ruffing. The 10 of clubs should mean that the jack of clubs is in the east hand. We need to be able to ruff diamonds. We probably want to play spades from that hand towards the king queen. They might go up with the ace, but that'll give us 2 discards on the spades. And if they don't, we've still got 1 discard, so we only need to ruff 1 diamond. Question is, how soon do we want to play hearts? We don't want to risk losing control. But there's a danger that they could go get ace king of hearts and a heart ruff. We're going to lose a diamond, a spade. 2 hearts and a heart ruff would still see us making the contract. So, although we think the jack of clubs is there, let's move around to here. We can still finesse against it. We will play the ace of clubs next, just to see. So I'm going to play a heart towards dummy. Finishing their ace of diamonds. Queen of diamonds. So rough. Now, are we going to set up a spade so we can throw another diamond away? Or it'll be too late. Should we have done it earlier? They might still force us to ruff a diamond, which, and then playing a spade will have done us no good whatsoever. I think I'm going to no heart to the ace. And they play a club back. Well, we know the jack's there because this hand had the 10. I think it's all going to be all right. The 9's going to win. Now, we just don't want to play heart, draw the trump, play the hearts, because we have a diamond and a spade loser, but there's no reason to lose the diamond. may find a heart coming here. No, another diamond. Right, so we can rough that. We can play the 2 of spades. And this, we hope, doesn't get over roughed. Draw the last trump. And we've got 3 heart winners, which we can claim. So no more trumps out. 110, 96.4%. So yeah, somebody else did the same. Lots of people going off in 2 clubs. So I think the robots could have done better. I think they could have held me to 2 clubs if they just get their heart rough, which they could have done. They had 3 clubs. The hand that had a doubleton heart had 3 clubs. But, that was better than playing the ace of spade, playing a spade. The spade play, the idea if we played, if I should show you the hand again. The difference in this hand is the hand we're setting up, because this is the hand with the long hearts. We're aiming to set up the long heart suit. There's got these 3 little diamonds, and we need to get rid of them somehow. We can trump them in this hand, but we risk losing trump control. Or we can, one of them could go away on a spade winner. So we'll lose 1 spade and then make the other one, leading the 6 of spades from the north hand through the ace, gives us some extra chances that they might let us set up 2 spade winners, or they might play low and we win a spade without losing 1. So, but we could have won the first trick with the ace of clubs and done that. But double dummy suited, but they think. So we're always making it, and we can make +2 if they laid a low diamond. But if I just do next, does it make any difference which hand I win it in? So yeah, by actually letting it run around, I give myself the over trick rather than the ace of clubs. Yeah, so there were some decisions to make on that hand, and it did seem like setting up the hearts was the priority. In the end, we had the alternative. We set up a spade, but we did that while we still had a trump in the south hand, so they couldn't cash a diamond. So we could, we had 2 strings to our bow, as they say. Right, on to board 4, we're only in 3rd place with 70%. 2 hearts from partner. And we've got this 13 count, 3-card heart support. So partner's got 6 hearts and a weak hand. They won't have much in spades. The robot doesn't like to open a weak 2 in a major if it's got values in the other major. So there's no reason to think that we don't have 4 losers in the minor suits. Yeah, the robot may have a card in the minor suits, but won't have a card in spades. So West has passed, East has not made a pair. West may bounce if I pass, but I'm going to pass and play in 2 hearts, hopefully. Yeah. There we go. So partner does have quite a lot nice in the minor suits. So there's a chance we could make quite a few over tricks here. And we're going to win that ace. Is there any reason not to draw trumps? Nobody took any action against us, so nobody seems to be particularly short in hearts. East is the one that had, well, West would probably have done something if they were short in hearts as well. There's quite a good chance the hearts are 2-2. Because there are 6 there and 3 here, which is 9, leaves them 4. And the like to. Normally, if you just had nothing else to go by, the 2-2 split is about a 40% chance, and the 3-1 split is more like a 50% chance. And then there's the 4-0 split, which is less. Yeah. So you may wonder why we get told 9 ever that we should play for the drop. It's because in this situation we play the ace of hearts and they both follow, and now we need another one, and West follows. There's only the one card to consider, one heart left to look at, which is the Queen. And because there is one more unknown card in this hand than in this hand, it's slightly more likely that it's in this hand and we should play for the drop. But it's very close. And if there's any indication otherwise, then you can play for the finesse. Here, the indications are actually that they're 2-2, because although it's quite a good dummy in that they had the full 10 points, we had 13. Neither of them seemed likely to take action. So, I mean, they might have done if they had 10 points in the singleton heart. So I think hearts are likely to 2-2. And we can always take the spade finesse at any point. But the spade finesse works. It gives us a chance to get rid of this diamond. We've got a club to deal with as well, this 4th round of clubs, because the jack will lose to the Queen. The jack will lose to the king, the 10 will win, and we have to take care of the 6 of clubs. So maybe we want to do that early on. It's this 7 of clubs lead. Robot likes leading from short suits, but we're sat over him. So we could play the jack of clubs, lose to the king. They might cash their diamond, because the chance of getting rid of the diamond off the spades, if this hand has the king, if East has the king of spades and we need the jack, they'll put the king on, we'll make the ace and the queen, but then the 10 will be a winner. So we still won't be able to get rid of our diamond loser. So I think I'm going to play the club first. And so I was hoping it was the East hand that was short, but here comes the diamond with the queen on. Just to force an honor. Another one, so this should be safe to rough. Right. I'm going to play for the hearts to be 2-2, which they are. I was always going to play ace and king, even if the queen hadn't popped up there. Now I'm going to leave the 6 of clubs, rough it. 10 of clubs is a winner now, remember. Jack of diamonds, you can rough. You can cash the 10 of clubs. And now I can leave the jack of spades, and we've got the finesse. It works. So we're getting a lot of tricks. $11 tricks. So not good. So other people did bid the game. Maybe I could have, did they bid? A lot of people down here like this. The people who bid 4 hearts, did they? No, they just raised, that one just raised it straight to 4 hearts. That one bid 2 no trumps, got the 3 club bid. And that, I don't know if that really helps you. Or straight to 4 hearts. Straight to 4 hearts. Right. But no. So we're back down to 6th now. So it's these people who bid 4 hearts that are leading us. Right, we got a flat 20 points here. So that's Usually the robot bids 2 no trumps with that, 3 no trumps. The partner doesn't have a full card major. The robot never misses a chance to use Stayman. So hopefully they got something to help cover the diamonds. Well, they do, and it's the main part of it. So we've got ace, king, queen of clubs. Where we hope to knock out the diamond ace and make 4 diamonds to go with 3 clubs, a heart, and if we can knock out the ace of spades, persuade them not to attack hearts, that will be good. So this club suit is interesting. When they lead the 4, East is going to play some card higher than the one I play from there. All these cards are equal. If I go up with the ace, they're going to know that I've got some more on. I've got ace, king, queen, really. Because if I had just had the ace, I would hold it up. I would duck to try and break their communications. And if I win with the queen, equally, they know I've got the ace, because this hand would go up with the ace of clubs if they had it. So the card that's most deceptive if you have this ace, king, queen situation is actually the king, because they're going to play a card which might be the jack, and if I win the king, then I don't know who's got the queen, and equally this hand might still have the ace because they wouldn't go up with the ace. From that they would play the jack. So we're going to put in the 5 here, the 9, and we're going to win the king. This may not be deceptive if this hand has the 10 or the jack, but we probably need to play diamonds, and we're going to play to the king, queen to start with, just to see if, in case they're 5-0, we can finesse against the 10. Right. So they're reckoning to kill our entries to dummy by ducking diamonds twice. So we might only make 2 diamond tricks, 3 club tricks is 5, a heart trick is 6. We'll need to make some spade tricks. But we'll have a look at that. So you never know, the ace of diamonds might be doubleton. Still missing the 10, aren't we? So I'll move the 8. There's the 10, I'll put the jack. And as expected, they ducked the ace. So there's an argument for letting them have the ace, because then they'll play some other suit for me. And that'll probably help me. Yeah, I'm going to, particularly when it's this hand, they're probably going to play another club. Yeah. 7 on 3. So now they know what the situation is. They're not going to let me get the dummy. They're going to duck the king of spades, because that would give me an entry to my diamonds. So it's an argument for cashing the queen of clubs, forcing them to lead something that suits me. Does this hand have 5 clubs and this hand have 2 clubs? Because we had 6, remember, 3 in my hand, 3 in dummy. So they had 7, and they could be, this hand's persisted in leading clubs. So this hand could have 5 clubs and this hand have 2, or this hand could have 4 and this hand have 3. We've got 5 tricks so far. Queen of clubs is 6, the ace of hearts is 7. We will eventually get the jack of spades for 8, but we are going to need another heart trick or another spade trick. And we're still missing the 10 and 9 of spades. So one alternative is, like, if We don't know who's got the ace of spades. Is there any clue from the play so far? This hand's played clubs all the time. Don't know who's got the ace of spades. This hand had the ace of diamonds. They didn't have a chance to bid really over two no trumps. There's no reason that they wouldn't have the ace of spades. Right, we'll see what happens about the 10 and 9. I'm going to try and get them to play hearts, essentially. Obviously, they're going up with the ace of spades now, and we're getting another club. No, we're getting another spade. That's quite interesting. I only need one more trick, so I'm going to throw a diamond at this point. Oh, right. And they've given me a trick with the 8 of spades. And they throw the 10 of clubs from there. So this hand had 5 spades to start with. Now that 10 of clubs is gone, let's see how many clubs they had. 3 clubs, and this hand had 4 clubs. So I had 5 spades, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 5 spades, and therefore 2 hearts. But they got no more diamonds, no more clubs. They got 2 spades and 2 hearts. So I can lead the jack of spades. West will win, cash their other spade, but then they'll have to lead a heart round to my ace queen, which will give me my 9th trick. Oh, jack of spades is a winner. Yes, they gave me a winner, sorry. So that was my 9th trick. So I'm not going to get any more than this. I can't. They do have another spade to make. So there's a jack. I didn't have another spade to make. I miscounted the spade. Somebody threw a spade somewhere. Right. But we made the 3 no trumps, which shouldn't be too bad. It is bad. 25%. Lots of people made over tricks. So they took the heart finesse at some point. No, the heart finesse is losing. So I'm not quite sure why people did better. Can obviously have a look at some of those other tables just to see that other 2 no trumps plus 2 people did it. 1 club, 1 diamond, 3 no trumps. Club lead, won with the ace, played the diamond, just as I did, played the diamond. And for some reason, the robot took the 2nd round of diamonds. I'm not clear why they did that, because that just seems foolish. It seems obvious to hold up the diamonds to the 3rd round. Right. 13 points. 4, 3, 3. I think it's quite likely the opponents are going to win the auction here. So if my partner's on lead, I want them to lead clubs. So I'm going to open the club. 1 diamond. So partner's double here is quite interesting because it shows exactly 4. Yeah, it shows 4 hearts and 4 spades. 4 plus hearts, 4 plus spades. But so that's good news for us. The question is, should we bid 1 heart or 2 hearts here? I think we're very flat. We're going to bid 1 heart. It shows exactly 4 hearts and less than 4 spades. Partner's bid 1 spade, which now why? I've just said that I've got 4 hearts. Well, I'm just going to it's up to partner to bid some more. I've got a reasonably pretty much minimum open bid. I'm just going to bid 2 hearts here, and they're going 4 hearts. So they've got a decent hand, and this shouldn't be too bad because hopefully they've got 5 spades and 4 hearts, and so we'll only have 2 diamond losers with them. Yeah, there we go. Sadly, they're off to the right lead, starting with their 2 diamonds. Otherwise, we could have thrown the diamond away on the club. Now they play the spade. Well, we can only afford to lose 1 spade, so we need 1 of the finesses to work. And this is getting roughed. We were never making the contract. Oh no, the king of spades, right. So now we should be okay, even with a 4-0 trump break. So we've got 9 trumps, so they've got 4, 9, and we've seen 2 of them. So there we go, that's all of them gone. So we can rough that 2 of spades in my hand. 10 of spades is the winner. We can rough the 2 of spades, and by the fact we can throw it away on the club. So we have the rest of the tricks, and this will be pretty flat. %82%. Well, I'm not very good at predicting what will happen. But brought us up to 5th place. We've got a couple of boards to try and improve our position. So we've got 11 points here on 2 spades. Now, this is we now have a bit of logic that's not in ordinary bridge. It's just in this type of tournament. It's a best hands tournament. So nobody has more than 11 points. So nobody can have more points than I do. So we can use that bit of logic. The points are pretty much even around the table. I've only got 2 spades. If it had gone pass, pass, pass round to this hand, I would not be opening the bidding. I would just pass it out, because I've got the rule of 15 says you add the number of points you got to the number of spades, and if that's less than 15, you pass. And here it comes to 13. But really, I am in that position because we know that the other 3 hands, none of them have really got an opening hand. So I'm actually going to pass this hand out. I'll probably find it doesn't turn out well. No partner had a big fit for hearts, so I only got 21%. It will drop me down, but lots of other people did pass. But if you do play, you can make 10 tricks in hearts. But lots of the time, you'll find that opponents are playing in spades and you're getting a negative score. So let's see if we can nudge ourselves up closer to 60% and into the top few. 1 club from partner. So once again, we've got 12 points. So partner's only got 11 or 12. So it may well not be game on. But we'll bid 1 hearts now. 1 no trump from partner. So partner's not got 4 spades. They have 2 to 3 hearts, 12 to 14 points. They open the club, which is a good thing, not a diamond. 2 hearts would promise 6 hearts. 5 hearts and a retreat from no trumps. I really want to invite. What does 3 hearts mean? It means I got 6 hearts and 12 total points. What does 2 spades mean? I'm forcing. So 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds is what I need. New minor forcing. So this is an artificial bid that's popular in the US, less so in this country. But basically, I bid a new minor, and it says, tell me something else about your hand, partner. Do you have 3 hearts? And lots of people would play that this one no trump hadn't denied 4 spades in case the robot it has. But, so I'll bid new minor forcing. We might stop in 2 no trumps, or in 3 hearts, but it's not forcing to game, I don't believe. So the robot says it's got 3 hearts with us. Doesn't have 4 spades. They do have an opening hand. $12 to 13 high card points. Well, they can't have more than 12 because we've got 12. Do we want to play in game? We don't have any diamond losers. Partner opened the club. He's got some hearts. So what? 11, 12 points. So ace, queen of hearts, ace, king of clubs is already 13 points. So we haven't got rid of all our losers. We need some fair bit of shortage, and they bid 1 no trump, which suggests they don't have shortage. So I think passing 2 hearts is the winning action. Right, so we won the ace of diamonds. Essentially, we hope we want to draw some trumps. There's no roughing values in dummy, you see. They're 4-3-3-3. They said they've had a flat hand. We want to throw a club away on the king of diamonds. Then we'll only have 1 club loser because the ace will take care of another. And we can take the spade finesse at some point. What's the best way to play hearts? Probably start from the table from dummy north towards the king, but our spots are so bad that we're only really winning against ace doubleton in this hand. We can play low from this hand towards the jack. This hand probably wouldn't go up with the ace. I'd let it run and the queen would win here. I haven't got many entries to dummy to that hand. So I think I'm going to start with the low heart towards the jack and see what happens. The 10. Oh, well, I think they'd have gone up with the queen if they had it. Rather than playing the 10. They might still have the ace. I'm just going to play low. There might be a doubleton honor there. So the queen came anyway. So they've either got ace queen or just a queen singleton. So, and the diamond they're playing, which we know we're going to throw a club on. But now, what we're going to do, we're going to throw a club on this, or we're going to throw the club later. Because now we really want to lead a heart from our hand. And if this was a singleton queen, the jack of hearts will win. And if they've got paired ace queen, it'll lose the ace, but we can draw the last trump with the king. So I think that's the best line to play in trumps. So let me rough this diamond, because I don't want to play a side suit to get back to my hand. So they've gone up with the ace. And the queen was doubleton. Right, oh, well, that was a fairly bad mistake by the robot. This is another bad mistake. Leading a spade. Help to take the finesse for me. I don't know if I should play the 9. Play the 4 and see what happens. Queen, ace. Right. Is there any reason not to draw the last trump? The only reason would be to play king of spades, spade to the jack, and rough the 4th round of spades. But the odds are that they would be roughing the spades before then. So I think we want to draw the trump. Do we need to? Do it going to dummy? Or do we want to be in our hand? We'll be in our hand. Drawing that last trump. The 8 of spades is an interesting card. Where is the 10 of spades? I don't. Would they have thrown the 8 of spades if they had 10-8 doubleton left? They could play 20 of diamonds and so on. I'm inclined to think that West has the 10 of spades. On the other hand, spades be 3-3. No, I'm inclined to think. No, they threw it because they had lots of spades. And so I couldn't have roughed the last spade because they would have this hand would have roughed on the second round of spades. 9 of spades, the 10's going to appear. Play the jack. I'm going to play the 3 of spades just in case putting this hand on lead makes them do something interesting. Doesn't, makes them play diamond. With a trumpet. And just leave the club. Play the ace. Then they can both have the last trick. (96.4%). Well, got us up to 4th place, 58%, but not good. Basically, the pass is, we know the pass is a gamble, but there's no reason for it why it should be that bad. All these hands could be any way around, and if the West hand is over here and the South hand is here, then pass is a big winner. So, yeah. And obviously, I didn't play that very well. I should have made some over tricks. But it's kind of lots of very good hands and some not so good hands that led to this position. Still, I hope you found something useful, and maybe you counted better than I did on one of those hands where I was out of my counting. But if you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and I'll see you next week for another BBO weekly free instant tournament. Bye for now.